Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still going to be here, still going to be giving my opinions, and still going to be doing my video. This is breaking news, a bit more of what we expected, to be honest. No one is surprised that this happened. Management tried to make Sunny and Kiryu graduate at the same time. This person was going through the VOD and saw an interesting tidbit. Sunny, as we know, is of course Kunai, said that after she started the process of filing to graduate, a manager approached her and offered her to graduate at the exact same time. Date and announcement as Kiryu, aka Hex. And they essentially bulked them together. In their words, it was strongly recommended to the point they essentially said, here's how it's going to go, till Sunny refused and insisted that Kiryu be allowed to graduate first, despite her filing her graduation a few weeks before him. Maybe in January, who knows? It's been, the queue is verified, and it's very big time months in the end. It's like a lot of months before it actually gets created. The fact that the company did not only draw out graduations so they take months, but try to group them together is ridiculous. Let's see what's going on here. This is their opinion, of course, but let's see what's going on here.
It's done.
Okay, so I'm on my heist, right? I'm enjoying my heist, but I'm like, I kind of want to leave the heist, so I was like, okay, time to start the process of leaving the heist, and it takes a second. It's not an immediate thing. So
Yeah.
I am like, okay, like try and get out eventually, and then one day I get a message from a heist manager who's like, hey, I know you're trying to leave this heist. I'm wondering if you would like to leave the heist at literally the same exact time in the same announcement.
Same time, same day, yeah.
As this other person, so that we can bulk it into one announcement.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow!
And that said person was me as I was leaving
the heist.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
The heist, yeah.
I was like, really? Like, you want...
So that was, yeah. But you're missing a very important detail, because you, again, are not giving yourself enough credit, because when they said that, that's what they were strongly recommending that, and they were strongly pushing for it.
They're pretty much saying this is what's going to happen, like.
Yeah, this is what's going to happen. But Sunny was so very gracious to me, and so very, because Sunny was there first, everyone. Like, she basically wanted to leave the heist first, like a few weeks before, like, I kind of sent in my Wendy's resignation, and she literally said, you can go ahead, like, I can, you can go first.
You go first, and I'll get my own timeline.
And,
but yeah,
it was the sweetest thing, John. Like, I'm serious when I tell you that.
Oh,
she did not need to do that. I was like, I love you so much, honey. Thank you so much for being so gracious, because you also knew my timeline and everything. So you're like,
I was like, okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
we basically were like, but it was so funny where they were like, you will be leaving the heist with blank, and I'm like, no, I won't. I'm like a little baby heister. I don't want to rain on this heist.
I didn't think that, and for me, my thing too is like, I think we both deserve our day under the our day in the sun.
We totally do. Yeah.
And that was like one of our last messages. We did.
And that is very gracious of Sunny. Of course, expected of Sunny. No one expected anything different from Sunny. She was gracious. She wanted to make sure that Kiryu Hex had his day and she had her day, not raining on anybody's parade, not taking away their time with their community. And someone says here, this honestly explains a lot. Makes sense that Sunny wanted to leave first, and even before Selene stuff went down, but Niji probably was so unhappy about the negative press they got every time they announced a graduation, they wanted to lump the two together, so they only have to tweet once instead of twice. Then Sunny gave her spot in the queue to Kiryu, so he could leave at a proper goodbye that didn't get overshadowed by her leaving too. Honestly, a class act by Sunny. I'll say the same thing. Very much a class act. She may have been first in line, but she chose to sit in a stasis for an extra month, just so Kiryu could have a proper exit. That is so cool of her. And it's clear that Kiryu both understands how gracious that was of her and is grateful for it. It also explains why the two of them would get along after all of that. Sunny did Kiryu a massive favor, and I no doubt appreciates and respects her for it. Kudos to both of them. Also funny and not all surprising that the only things they miss about Wendy's, the heist, was the people in the community. Absolutely nothing else. Also confirms for real that the queue exists and they can't leave when they want. So it's basically a graduation expressway. But yeah, with the things that are being said by Sunny, feeling very free to say these things, graduation queue is the thing. It's at least 6 months before it happens. Minimum 6 months before. So people have to get all this done at least 6 months before it happens, before they can actually be allowed to get out, which has been verified now by Sunny and others. Just, not outwardly saying it is Nijisanji, but of course when they say the heist, when they say Wendy's, we know what they mean. Time for the memes, or as I like to just call it, a time when VTubers do funny things. Not meant to do anything negative towards the VTuber, just funny things that they've done. Senzawa Xkura collab will break the internet. What are they talking about? Senzawa who's been around for a while and has a lot of followers, is a #1 fan of Gargura. If you know, then you know. I'm not going to say much more than that because you know how I am about PLs and stuff when they're actually still a part of the agency. Everyone knows though, it's basically like it's a least keep secret. It is an open secret anyways for Kiara, Callie, and all of them. It is basically everyone already. Some people are concerned. It's not really anything to be concerned about. It's just she goes on the Senzawa account occasionally. Like people, they'll go to their accounts. They'll go to whatever accounts they want. Senzawa will be there. Occasionally just messing around doing things. Hasn't actually been active since 2022. So this could have been something that she put a long time ago and someone barely noticed. But it's a funny little thing that Senzawa it is so on brand for her. And another thing, this is not having to do with a dig with Nijisanji, but it's just funny that they're actually doing a cover of a song called Espresso when Selene was doing a cover of Last Cup of Coffee. That got her in trouble. This is not going to get Narissa in trouble, but it's funny how both companies treat things different. A bit of a clarification update on why Globie put out that announcement that I put out yesterday. I believe it was one of my videos yesterday about stalking incidents, harassment, and other things. Now we know why, and it was a very serious situation that happened. Here, Alicia da Lontano from Globie put out on November 1st. Hi Kikis, we're going to change a tiny bit streams for a while. For a while we have streams members only, but starting from the string puppetry first tier so more of you can join. Most of my communications will be on YouTube community posts for a while too, but I will still comment around on Twitter. Thank you so much for understanding. Much love. It's not due to any Twitter bonks. It's due to this situation that happened here. Today's VOD is on. I just wanted to specify some things about the last message. TLDR from today's stream. Live streams that usually are normal ones will be members only for tier 1. You can clip those as if it was a regular stream, so they're allowing, even though it's behind a paywall of members only, they are allowing it to be clipped because they're treating it as regular streams. There will still be members only streams at regular tier 2. I will not talk about IRL activities. If it happens, I will be cut out or published with heavy delay for safety reasons. TTS on Streamlabs Dono is deactivated, but will read messages myself. I don't want to worry my lovely Kikis, but be sure I'm safe and sound. I'm just taking precautions because there is no way I take a break. I'll mostly write the community posts and keep activities on YouTube. Cannot say a lot, but be sure Globie is working behind the scenes, and you all know that I am not a fan of touching grass anyways, so I have no problem chilling with my cats at home more than usual. I like to keep a nice positive atmosphere and don't want to worry you, so I will keep yapping extreme, centered as much as possible. Really appreciate the nice comments and your understanding, and I really want to assure you that I'm keeping myself safe. Love ya. Hope I can soon enough revert to normal streams. Now think about it, maybe the hand cam stream is better postponed. What ended up happening is that they got stalked. Someone figured out where they live and they got stalked. Where they work IRL and was stalking her. So yeah, I'm glad Globie is taking action here. The kind of thing is despicable. Always remember to practice good OPSEC to reduce the chances of this kind of thing happening to you. I played Jackbox with her the other day. She was so fun to play and tease with. How dare that creep. I hope Globie takes harsh action on him. Stalkers should not be let free. I'm sorry, maybe it's harsh for me to say, but I'm not very nice to people who stalk others. Camilla, another VTuber who was an indie, also I covered that as well recently in the news. Also had a stalker, this time tried to break into her house. So stalkers are scary, stalkers are very dangerous. I've been doxxed before, I've been doxxed very recently, so I have worry about stalkers as well. Does not make you feel safe to be doxxed. It makes you feel like you have to look around your shoulder and not feel safe. And I'm glad that Globie is doing what they can to make sure that she feels safe, and I'm glad that she is taking steps in order to make sure that she feels safer herself. And I do wish the best for her, and I wish the best moving forward, and I hope that this creep gets in jail soon. Blockwars has invited Doki again. If you remember, Blockwars was something that Doki won last time. I think that was a Pro Cup though, but I think they won because they were on a team with other people. You know, she actually, if I'm not mistaken, did do a clutch move and win it for the team at the very end. So she was a clutch player there. You have other people here who is doing Rainho, Zekken, Sleepy, Masayoshi, and Shirahiko VT. You have over here Heavenly Father, General Giga, Kaman, Bricky, Unreal, all these people. These are Block Wars rookies 3. You have Antost, Rev, Scarecrow. You have Joe Bartos, Quite, Schrodinger Lee. You have the Rainho, the one that I mentioned before. You also have Banzoin Haka here. Banzoin Haka and Doki in the same team. That's amazing. Banzoin Haka is a Hollow Star, as you can see here. Then you have Deme, Wolfie Eye, and Line Chew. So you have all these amazing people here. who are going to be a part of it. And this is, of course, as mentioned, something that Dokibird has won before. She's won a Blockwars before, and the Green Giants this time is the team that she's going to be a part of. Some heavy hitters here. Hopefully they can win again, or at least have lots of fun. You don't have to win, you just have to have lots of fun. That's the main thing. That's the main takeaway from all of this. Anya was next on the whole thing. As you remember, in a previous video, I had done Vestia Zetas, 3D, the 3.0 I mean. So 3.0, my hair feels heavier than ever. This can't be right. Found out more tonight. Here we go.
Stop doing that. Okay, sorry.
This is her full style here.
Look
at that. She can move.
Oh yeah, this is more like me. basically that meme. Basically that one.
She crying.
Basically that meme. It's one of my favorite update chat.
And then she goes.
I can hold the controller.
She has the controller. She has the when she leans forward, it goes dark. Like if she's leaning right next to you and says, "I am gonna do stuff," you know, that type of thing. So she also has the same thing that all the other 3.0s have, which is
I got the RGB set up.
The RGB keyboard.
Time to join.
When she's doing the drawing tablet stuff.
The membership, kind of thing.
Oh, nice, cute. That's very cute. All the nice stuff surrounding. You see all this? This is very cute. This is very cute right here.
And baby.
All these different things. She does the same thing as Zeta. She does the same thing as Zeta, having several of them.
Son or my son. But there's gonna be a new ending screen as well. Nice, Marissa, thank you.
She waving at everybody. So yeah, she had her 3.0 debut. It is very wonderful to see an agency actually do this based on seniority. What I mean by that is, of course, the people who have been there longer, the JP, they get it first, and then it rolls through all of them. All of the end, all of the different generations, it rolls through all of them to the point where they're all going to get their 3.0s. Of course, as Callie said, the 3.0s happened with JP first because they had their 1.0 and 2.0s a long time ago. So I think Callie said, Mori Calliope, said that they go by, if you've had your 2.0, you're going to get your 3.0. If not, then you're going to get your 2.0 first and then your 3.0. So for example, for Justice, they're going to have their 2.0 first and then their 3.0. So it could take up to a year for you to see the 3.0 for Justice, as the Hololive ID are barely getting it right now. So that is the way it goes for them mostly. It's very cute. Very wonderful. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of Hololive ID love out there, because I love Hololive ID. I love all of Hololive. A sad time for the ruffians. All the people who support Fuwamoco. Fuwamoco Morning of 2024. This is going to be the last one. They did their last one recently, which was on November 1st. They finished it up. They said that they're going to be taking a break for pretty much the rest of the year, and they're not going to be taking a break from streaming. They're not going to be taking a break from doing other things, other projects. But Fuwamoco Morning is going to be ending for now on hiatus. Not a permanent hiatus, but it's a temporary one. 1 million ruffians, of course, you know, they got to this part. Let's morning it up. Fuwamoco Morning, the big old shiny morning with the extra morning on top. Thank you for always starting our days off with right paw. They did 140 of them, which is amazing to do. For all 2024, when I wake up from here on, I'll save that for later. So yeah, basically, they're celebrating the fact that they were able to do it. That was our last episode for 2024. Thank you for always letting us be part of your life, ruffians. We're so lucky. We'll still be working harder than ever. Let's continue to make an amazing winter the year of Fuwamoco. Thanks for all the hard work and late nights you put into it, because yeah, they put in a lot of hard work. Doing daily content like that is not easy. People can say what I do is easy, but you know, there's a lot of editing, a lot of finding stuff, especially for Fuwamoco Mornings, a lot of finding interesting things to talk about, finding interesting parts to talk about, things to do, things to say. Even if you're a very good conversationalist, it can wear you down after a while. So I'm glad that they're taking this break. I'm glad that they decided themselves to take a break, and they decided to do this on their own terms, which is the best way to do it. Bossymoon, if you remember correctly, is Scarlett Flameheart, who just left V Reverie recently. They had leaked who they were gonna be. They had already leaked themselves on every single stream that they had, at least the last several streams from what I remember, from what I recall, in there, of that, you know, Bossymoon was gonna be there. She'd been shrunk down to a smaller model by an evil witch called Artist Wait Times. Although great things do come in small packages, hope she can return to VSMP ASAP. Here you have her, right there.
Well, they said our goals, but it's actually my goals. These are my goals, actually. So I guess in the year 2000, I wanted to get to. I guess by the year 2000, by the year 2000, we should have 10K subs. Come hang out. We'll do a Pomodoro method. There'll be like a fun little checklist if you guys need to get stuff done as well. It'll be kind of like a group effort thing. Yeah, and you can see it slowly come. You want me to show you my butt, don't you?
Of course they do. Of course.
Do a flip, okay. Binge? What'd you say, little binge? What was that? What'd you say? In line, Tomomitsurai, I think I will.
So once again, as I say, when people are gone, she herself wanted you to know where she was. Because Scarlett Flameheart, in some of their last posts, their last things, they put Bossymoon out there. So she herself wanted you to know where she was. So I am letting you guys know, in case if you guys were wondering where some of the people from V-Reverie left. And this is where they went. They went to this. So, just letting you know. Just letting you see where everyone has been. And of course, take a look and watch them, follow them, subscribe to them if you want. Just letting you know where some of the people have disappeared to. Clotho is a Mythos agency VTuber who is the primordial goddess of fate. You can see them down here. They did a hiatus announcement recently, which I'm going to talk about. They've done Sonic stuff. They've talked about other people. They have done collabs with other folks out there. And recently, they have decided to take a hiatus. This is the hiatus announcement down here. Hey everyone, I'm taking a content hiatus starting today and should last until around 15th of November. I'll be focusing on moving. I may be back before the 15th, but that's only after everything is set up, so she's moving, so it's a very good reason. Also, I still will be active on Twitter and such, and I'll be putting some stuff on the throne and if anyone wants to help out. Thank you for your understanding. See you soon. And here is the response that people have. In case anyone wants to help out, such an English, a good luck with my move, Clotho. Thank you, Boomy. Good luck on the move. I hope it goes well and you come back with fresh new energy. A lot of people wishing them well. This isn't one of those like, oh, I'm never going to come back type of things. It's just I'm moving. It's a lot of stuff to have to worry about moving. You have to move a lot of your things, including the computer, including your whole freaking setup. Usually, like when I've moved, any setup like that, any work setup has always been the last thing I've moved, but I have had to move it in the past. So that is, of course, a thing. And I am glad that they are being 100% open with their community about this. Alva is a VTuber, a V-singer actually, who wanted to be an angel in the V-singer unit, a devil who wanted to be the angel and belonging to Snack Needy. They have their group here, of course, they are, they have their memberships. They have been doing with Headbangers and others, have been doing collabs, been doing a lot. Very cute look, very cute, but they have something to announce. It is an important notice. It's the black text on a white background. You know what that ends up being. Let's see what happens here. They are saying here, thank you for your continued support. This is Alva. I have some important news for you all today. I've decided to suspend my activities as Alva indefinitely at the end of November. As a result, my activities with Unit Sybil, Hito Aras, will also end. However, Sybil will continue her activities from now on, so I ask you for your continued support. I apologize for surprising you with the sudden announcement. I've had many wonderful experiences throughout my activities so far, felt a real connection with everyone. However, recently it has become difficult to balance my work and my hobbies, and it has become difficult to continue my activities in the way I would like. So probably either their personal life or their work life got extremely busy. That is absolutely understandable. I don't blame them. Rather than forcing myself to continue, I feel I need to take a break here, face myself, and take some time to get back to my old self. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who has supported us thus far. Sincerely hope that you all continue to be happy. Please stay healthy until we can meet again one day. And here you have, people, of course, saying, they're sad to see it happen. I'm just gonna pick one of them here. And it says, I feel very sad, but I guess it's the result of careful consideration and worry. I hope that you have a good time and you'll be able to be happy in the future. I'd be happy to see you again. Of course, everyone wants to see their VTuber again. And I do hope that these people do get that chance to see them again. Join us on the thrilling mystery to find out what happened at our Halloween party. More information will come out soon, ? And this was on October 26th.
On a cold, chilly night, our group of friends gather for a spectacular party in the mansion on the hills. Decked out in their wildest costumes, they celebrated the night away. Celebration suddenly takes a chilling turn. Can you uncover the truth hidden in this?
They did this mansion thing for a bit, and now it's done. They did it for several days, actually. And I wanted to see what the end was. It says, thank you to everyone who played along with the idol murder mystery. Me and my Wildfire Gen mates put a lot of work into this event, and we're so happy that everyone had fun with it. Below, I'll attach all the evidence that was used in this event, so in case you didn't have a chance to play along, you can still try your hand at figuring out the mystery. I'm just going to let you know, spoilers here, the mystery's going to be solved. I'm going to put it out there. Who was the person that got caught? It says evidence folder, Dropbox here. Yena's briefcase requires password that you have to figure out. All the evidence was found here. This is in their own Dropbox here. You know, Halloween stuff, bunch of different things. You can look in there. And of course, minor spelling mistake, try your hand. And they found out who it was. The face of death. The face of the person who did it all. It was one of the newbies, one of the newer people, Anya Ignis. No, I'm just kidding. It was I think her name is Anya Ignis, if I'm correct. She was the one involved in all of this. She is a sneaky one, and she did it. Of course. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting them, of course, because they all loved it. The Mansion Massacre was a fun little thing to do. I didn't figure it out. I just had to wait until all this happened. I'm not a smart one. Y'all know this by now. A good moment for Sayu. A good time for Sayu. Halloween day, I went to Disney Sea, Southeast Asia, which is, I believe, near Tokyo. I think it used to be called Tokyo Disney or something like that, and it was so good. Now I felt so much motivation to run after walking. Hear me out. Wanted to buy Halloween cookies and Disney special snacks, so I ran my ass from the back of the park to the front. Made it 7 minutes before closing, after 9 hours of walking. Please watch the video at the end. I swear you'll want to see it the way I did. Tell me what you thought after, okay? So here's this. That's awesome. So there you go. That's the first one. Very, very nice. Ooh, that is very pretty. I like that. I like that. Remember, Tokyo Disney is different. They have different theming. Every Disney place, they wanted to do different theming for that. And here's this.
It's so close. It's so close I can taste it. Yes? No? Surely. Surely. Maybe this time. No. Yes? No? Surely this one.
That's so cute. It dropped it.
Alright, that was worth it.
It dropped it at the end. I love those pendulum things. I think the local observatory to us has one like that. What happens is that what happens is that you have the pendulum is swinging. It is on, I believe, a certain axis, and as the Earth rotates, it will end up hitting that. It will end up hitting some of those dominoes and making them fall. It will absolutely do that. So that's one of those wonderful things about that. It's cool to see. I love the childlike joy that she has. I love the she sounds so innocent and so happy, so very happy. And that's what I want society to be, so very happy. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers, VTubers of all shapes, sizes, and forms, genders, etc. They're all welcome. You are all very welcome in my community, and you're all very welcome to be a part of the showcase. Vena Lee Vandervelt Outfit 2.0. This is what I'm talking about today, you know, pushing things up, pushing people forward, helping the community out, not having it be a competition, having it actually be helping everybody. So they recently hit 1.5K on YouTube. Let's take a good look at what they create. 1-year anniversary stream was 2 months ago, and let's take a look at some of the videos they have here. They have Withering Waves. They have first and probably last stream on Twitch. They had some things on Twitch that they were putting out there, but of course, because of the recent stuff that's been happening on Twitch, they had a first and last stream there.
Do the romance. It's different. It's different. Game romancing and freaking what's that called? Like watching romance is like two different things. Like,
so there she has some chatting. She has just chatting, of course. 92 followers on Twitch, and she actually did what she said. She said that she wasn't going to do on Twitch. She decided to go more focused on YouTube. YouTube has good discoverability. Twitch is primarily for streaming, but if you want to do other content creation and streaming, YouTube does a pretty good job at that. Made a stream on YouTube, so you can find me there. Welcome, Boba. There's Magic Happens. I'm Vena, a former Dragon Queen, but now just the owner of this little boba shop that is fine or happily ever after, of course. And as she said, she hasn't really been streaming here, so there aren't any videos really out there to be shown there. That's mainly her YouTube side. And here
Do
you go.
you know Vena? First question, when is Vena's birth? What? Oh my god. Thalia is the forest guardian slash spirit. And
So she has some fun moments. She has a good sense of humor, which is absolutely necessary when you're doing this kind of stuff. And of course, I'm so happy to showcase you along with everyone else I've showcased. Thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you. And I do hope this helps people move to your content and at the very least gets more eyes on your content. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.